Hello and welcome to the channel. As you might already know, network automation is picking up pace using product APIs for building a multitude of automated workflows when it comes to managing network devices. Ansible is a popular tool that is used in the industry for network automation. With the rich set of API that Aruba Central has to offer, we have built an Ansible role to cover multiple workflows. My name is Jay Pathak, and in this video, I will introduce you to the Aruba Central Ansible role. First, we will see some basics about Ansible roles, following which we will talk about Ansible Galaxy, which is Ansible's repository for roles and collections. Next, we will see how to access the Aruba Central role through Ansible Galaxy as well as Aruba GitHub, where we can find resources like guides, modules, plugins, etc. Once that is done, I will walk you through the installation steps as well as how to start creating playbooks using this role. And finally, I will show you a demo on how all of these come together while creating a workflow. So let's dive right into it and get started. Earlier, an Ansible role was simply a directory structure that was used by Ansible for organizing inventory files, variable files, and playbooks consisting of single or multiple tasks. These resources were automatically loaded during execution. After you group your content in roles, you can easily reuse them and share them with other users. You can imagine it as a skeleton provided by Ansible to group these various elements together. Traditionally, a single role was used to configure specific functions of a system or to fetch data from the system. For example, there can be a role for configuring a DNS server or deploy a device, which consists of relevant files for accomplishing that workflow. Now, the usage of role has been modified a little. These days, vendors are also using Ansible roles to package and distribute their product-specific Ansible modules and plugins. This is done in order to provide more functionality and ease of use while creating playbooks, while abstracting the product API complexity and reducing the interactions with API directly. Ansible has a repository of roles and collections known as Ansible Galaxy. It is a repository of community-developed roles and collections and is used for finding different resources available across various IT domains. To access it, simply visit their website at galaxy.ansible.com. Ansible also comes bundled with Ansible Galaxy, which is a command line utility tool used to download or install roles and collections from Galaxy. It is also used to create or remove them. So far, we saw what roles are and what is the use of Ansible Galaxy. Before looking into the Galaxy website, let us first see what does the central role consist of. Aruba Central Ansible role mainly comprises of four things. Modules, which can be used to create playbooks with tasks related to Central. Documentation, which describes how to use the modules, inventory, playbooks, etc. while using the role. Plugins, which are pieces of code that augment Ansible's core functionality. There are two types of plugins used in this role. HTTP API plugin, which is used to establish a connection to Central over REST API. Inventory plugin, which is used to dynamically generate an inventory from source for auto-renewing tokens while running playbook tasks. And lastly, we have module utility, which is nothing but a helper file for running the modules. As an end user, while creating a playbook or an inventory file, you would not directly interact with these files. These files function in the back to abstract all complexities away. Central has a rich set of API available to automate various use cases and workflows. Some of these commonly used API have been translated into Ansible modules and are available with this role. These modules serve the following functionalities on Central. Group management, for managing creation, deletion, and modification of groups, which is used to combine devices as per their configuration. Site management, for managing creation, deletion, and modification of sites, which are used to combine devices as a physical location. Configuration management, for managing devices configuration and modifications using Central's templates and variable files. Device deployment, for moving devices between groups or from Central's device inventory to a pre-assigned group, as well as fetching device configurations. Now that we have gone through some basics and its capabilities, let us now visit the Galaxy website and find this role and its resources. Open a browser and type galaxy.ansible.com. This will take you to the Galaxy website where you can simply search the Aruba Central role. Here we have the role and you can see it displays the installation command as well as a README tab. This README tab further contains information on the requirements, installation steps, notes, and inventory file, which tells Ansible where and how to connect to the target, which in this case would be Aruba Central. I would also like to point out that with this role, you can use an inventory file in two ways. Number one, a simple inventory file, and number two, inventory plugin config file, which should be used if you are looking to auto-renew the central access token. In other words, the inventory plugin config file takes care of the token refreshing. More details on how to use either of these inventory files is elaborately explained here. Furthermore, you can see example playbooks which use this roles modules such as central groups. And lastly, you can see the steps to execute a playbook. I would highly recommend you to read the documentation before using the role and creating playbooks. The role can also be found on Aruba GitHub, which you can access by clicking on the GitHub repo tab. As you can see, there are files which make up this role. Along with that, you also have module documentation which describes what is accepted by each module and some example tasks that you can choose to create a workflow. With all of this information available to us, it's now time to create a playbook and an inventory file. Before creating an inventory file, first we need to install the role and then create a token on the Aruba Central API gateway. Once we have those two, we will build our inventory files. We will build a simple inventory as well as an inventory plugin config file. Step 1 is to go to the Aruba Central role on Ansible Galaxy and copy the installation command. Once copied, I will paste it on a terminal of my Ansible control machine. I see where the role has been installed and that it has successfully been installed. Now, I need to go to my API gateway on Central and generate a token. On Central, first I need to go to the account home and then select the API gateway service. On the first tab, the documentation link that you see here will give you the base URL or the API gateway URL needed for our inventory file. We will revisit this in a bit. Let's first create a token. In order to create a token, I can either add a token for myself using my apps and tokens, or I can generate a token for any user or a client using system apps and tokens. Both of them does the same operation. I can simply click on add apps and tokens, select network operations and click generate. This will generate a new token for me. I can download this token and see the contents of it. Once I have the access token, I can copy and paste this token and keep it securely for a bit. Next, let us go back to our terminal and create our directory structure with playbooks and inventory files. Let us now create a new directory by the name playbooks. Here we can create a new file called inventory.yaml. We can paste directly the contents from the README available on Galaxy. So let us visit Galaxy and copy the contents for a sample inventory file. This is a simple inventory file. So I go to the README documentation and here I can find a sample inventory file for a simple inventory. I can simply copy and paste the contents of this file to my inventory.yaml file that I created. Now we need to take care of two things in the inventory file. Number one, the API gateway's base URL. This URL is different from each cluster. Also, the access token that we just generated. So let us fetch the API gateway URL. This can be found on the API documentation link, and you can simply select the initial base URL path, april.com, and then paste it in the inventory file. And now let's move on and get the access token. So we just generated an access token, and I'm selecting the access token from here and pasting it into my inventory file. Now that our simple inventory file is ready, let us see how to create the second type of inventory file that I talked about, which is the inventory plugin config file. Normally, inventory plugins are not shipped with roles. However, we have a workaround so that you can use it with this role. In order to use this with the role, I would recommend you to visit the Ansible Galaxy and go through the documentation for the inventory plugin config file. Using either of these two methods, you will be able to install the inventory plugin file, which is a Python script that will help you dynamically generate an inventory file. To feed data to this inventory plugin, we need an inventory plugin config file. Let us create that now. Using the documentation, I have successfully installed the inventory plugin Python file. To feed data to this file, we need the inventory plugin config file that acts as our second type of inventory. Let me create a new file which is called inventory source.yaml. This config file could be named as anything as long as it is with the extension .yaml. For the data that goes into this config file, let us go to Galaxy and copy paste the contents of the sample inventory plugin config file. Here we see that we need to change the access token, API gateway, client ID, client secret, as well as the refresh token. Make sure you do not change the host and the plugin name. So I'll go ahead and visit my Central's API gateway to fetch all of this information such as client ID, client secret, and my access token as well as my refresh token. Once all this information is pasted, the second type of inventory file is now ready. So we have both of our inventory files ready. Now let's create the playbook. We will use the example playbook given on the Galaxy documentation for reference. That playbook will help us get all the group names from Central, and then we'll execute the playbook and check its output. If you visit the example playbooks section on the Galaxy documentation, you will find a sample playbook depending on the mode of installation. Since I installed the role through Ansible Galaxy, I'll be using this playbook. I'll simply copy it and paste it in my playbooks directory with a new playbook name. Here I have given the name get groups since this is what the playbook does. I'll paste the playbook and save it. This is a ready to run playbook. In order to execute this playbook, I simply have to give the command Ansible playbook, the playbook name, which is get groups, and an inventory file, which is inventory.yaml. In this first run, I am using the simple inventory file that we created. Let me quickly show you how the inventory file looks like. Now let us run the playbook and see what we receive as an output. Perfect. So we see that we have our groups, all the groups from Central given here in the form of a list. So this is how it is easy to start testing and executing a playbook directly from the Ansible documentation that I just showed you. Let us go ahead and use the second type of inventory file, which is using the inventory plugin. Let us now see how to use the inventory plugin config file with the same playbook. This config file is used to feed data to the Central inventory plugin. This plugin dynamically generates an inventory file based on the data we give through the config file. The name of the inventory plugin config file I have given here is inventory source, and as you can see, these are the credentials that we obtain from the API gateway on Central. User has to ensure to give a valid token as well as correct credentials for the first run of this playbook. In order to run this playbook, I will simply now give the inventory file as my inventory config file, which is inventory underscore source. And when I run this playbook, I see that the file still gets executed and I receive all the groups on central. If at all the token is invalid, it will go ahead and refresh the token and write back the correct tokens for you in the same file. This is how we can use both type of inventories depending on your use case. Similarly, you can build your own playbooks and workflows consisting of multiple such tasks. You can also visit the Aruba GitHub for the module documentation to see what are the different types of tasks that you can achieve using the various modules that we saw. You can simply go to the Docs tab here, and here you can see the different modules and their documentation. So I can go to Central Groups and see that it has different tasks in terms of examples, and I can simply select a task from here and use it in my playbook. I can even mix and match tasks in order to create a workflow. This is how we can start using the Aruba Central role, and I hope you can follow the documentation along and start building your own workflows. Well, this brings us to the end of this video. We saw Ansible Galaxy and how to use it. Next, we saw the Aruba Central role on Galaxy and talked about finding and accessing the role based on the available documentation, which gives us the installation steps and example resources to start using this role. We also saw the two inventory files, a simple inventory and an inventory plugin config file. Lastly, we used all of the available resources and built and executed a playbook. You can find more developer resources on the Aruba Developer Hub. And for all you Airheads out there, we have a developer community on Airheads to answer all of your queries around API and automation of Aruba products. Feel free to check it out. Links are in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.